Okay, going to you, the secretary. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Madam. As you have put it, I am the Secretary General, and my name is Kayombo Kabita. Thank you so much, dear listeners.
Mr. Coordinator, today we miss the director, so we have the coordinator with us. Yeah. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Coordinator.
Hey, good afternoon, DJ Lou.
Yes.
It's very good.
I want that African name.
Which African name? Oh, the one
can you tell the people?
Okay, my name's Gideon. Jiwampirankalo. But if you're not comfortable, you can just cut it short and call me Gideon.
Yes. Just like that.
Yeah, it's an African name.
Okay.
Very much proud of it.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah. I'm also proud with my African name, which is Namakau. You know, I'm Sandra. I'm mostly known as Sandra at home, at school. I use Sandra, but I love the Namakau name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and popularly known as the Potisam when it comes to the role of a woman in society. First of all, let me say, who is a woman to you, dear gentlemen? I won't give this question to a lady. I want the man to describe a woman.
Yes, that's a good idea.
So, Mr. Coordinator, who is a woman?
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for that wonderful question. A woman is a wonderful thing that God has created.
Wow,
yeah,
wonderful thing. Okay.
Yeah, because women, they are the ones who have the heart to take care of the children, taking care of the men. Yeah, so the women, they play an important role when it comes to the society. Yeah, so we as the B.C.C.R.R, our message is to
just talk with the ladies. So what I would say when defining who a woman is, I would first go to the Constitution, of course representing the Blue Card Campaign for Respect at large. And we are going to say Zambia, of course, is a Christian nation. And we can say it believes in the Bible principles. Therefore, we are going to define a woman from the biblical perspective. So now, who is a woman? We can only understand a woman when we get into the Bible itself. And if you were to read in the book of Genesis chapter 2, verse 18, where God himself said that it is not good for a man to be alone. I, myself, that is God himself was talking, to say, I will make a suitable helper to a man. So now, that was the channel of creating a woman. We are trying to define who a woman is. Then it is from there now when God made a man to be in a deep sleep. And then during that process, God made a woman. So now you find that when you are to go in some certain writings or in some certain books, they have defined a woman to be, they say is a womb man. So in short, they're trying to say that these individuals or these people, they are just almost the same. It's only that the other one has got a womb. So she has got that opportunity, in short, to conceive. No wonder it's called a womb man. So that is the origin or the definition of who a woman is. Is someone or is a person with a womb, but he's also a man. In short, he's also a man.
When you say he's also a man, you confuse me because I was already getting confused. A womb man. Yeah, so I was about to ask now.
They don't know what is society.
What is this thing so-called society?
Okay, so now as Blue Card Campaign for Respect, and being an organization that has to do with promoting respect, both in culture, spiritual, and as well as just the life living of people in the society. We understand that society it is it's something that is called a voluntary. It's voluntary interrelation or interrelationship that is between individuals in terms of interactions. Okay, we say that is a voluntary interrelationship between individuals in the society. So now you find that we say it is a voluntary interrelationship in a sense that when we talk about, for example, when we talk about parents and their children, that is a society on its own. When we talk about leaders and their followers, they form a society. Let's say, for example, in a school setup, when we talk about teachers and the learners, they form up a society at that particular level. Talk about...
Okay, loving the party so-called voluntarily.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, it is called voluntarily.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
As it is voluntary. Meaning, does it mean people volunteer or...
Oh, yeah.
Maybe somebody who has a question like that.
Okay, powerful. So we say it's voluntary in a sense that it takes a specific individuals to take part in that interaction. We say it is an interaction or to socialize in short, where people socialize in a different way. Where you find that when you go in a church setup or in a church situation, the interaction that you're going to find in a church situation, it is different from that of a school situation, and also of that maybe in a political situation and so forth. So no wonder it has to do with voluntarily. That person who gives himself or herself to portray himself or herself with the situation that is currently there. If it is a church situation, you voluntarily offer yourself to conduct yourself in that manner. If it is in a school setup, you follow it in that way. If it is political, you also behave like a politician and so forth.
Okay, interesting. That is nice. So now we get back. That is the society. That is the definition of the society.
Oh, yeah.
To those who are just tuning in. This is the station of the people for the
So
people.
she has the ability to contribute or to talk about how many kids she wants to have, how they're going to take good care of their kids, how everything is supposed to be brought out. Then going academically, back then, like our parents, let's talk of our parents. Mostly it used to happen once a girl child goes to grade 7, they'll be stopped from going to school and they'll be forced to get married, of which is not supposed to be a case. But nowadays, women have the ability to go to school. You can make a decision on your own whether to stop or to continue. But at large, mostly nowadays, most of the women, they know what it means to stand on their own. So academically, they're helping themselves to stand, which is the other law of the woman. The other one is outstanding activities. We used to have a lot of activities that were just taken by men, of which women were not given the opportunity to take part of it. Like she said earlier, she talked of the pyramid. We never had any MP that was standing as a woman or the vice president. But as days goes by, like as you can see in our 28th century, we had a vice president as a woman. And then not until now we still have the vice president as a woman, of which is helping out. Some activities are being taken down by women which are not supposed to be taken by women. And opportunities are being offered. Women are going to school and they're getting jobs, opportunities that only guys or men used to have those opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
The other one is workplaces. There are those workplaces where men only were working from those places. But nowadays it's both, it's gender. We're talking of women and men working together at the same place, making decisions together, doing the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, when it comes to like fighting for rights, women we never had the opportunity like to stand and fight for rights, but nowadays we can stand for rights. We stand against sexual harassment, we stand against child abuse, we stand against GBV, of which is a good thing because it's helping us out as women to stand and to fight for our rights.
Women, because of their meekness, they do find it in themselves to, even in a difficult situation, they try to stick the family together and preach unity. So that being the case, women, the role that women are supposed to play in as far as a health society is concerned is to extend that role they play at the family level to a larger society.
Okay, I have a question. What about this when I say a woman you get the control? When you, the husband, you had the whole day in the house. So a woman therefore becomes a father because she's the one who has provided.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't become a father. She doesn't.
She will.
No,
Yeah.
she's just playing a role.
Oh.
Yeah, because when we come to the Bible, it states specifically say a help. Yeah, so being a helper. I've just forgotten the verse, but there's also another verse which says something on being submissive to the husband. Yeah, so that one, in as much as women are providing, in as much as they are providing, they shouldn't be veer off from that teaching, which requests or they ask them to be submissive to the husband. So when they provide, they don't become a father. They're just playing a role that is required of them to do.
Like we lost our dad in 2013, and then from 2013 till now, my mother has been standing strong, and she's been playing the role of my dad, the role that the dad was supposed to be doing. She's the one doing it. She's been there to pay my school fees, my siblings' school fees, to do everything at large. You get? Yes. So I agree with it that a woman can also stand as a father of the house.
Okay. You say? Yes. The salary that we have to provide at home, him getting paid, he's supposed to bring exactly the whole salary to me as a woman.
Oh yeah.
And me, when I get paid, of course, I will tell him to say, okay, he is my husband. As a respected woman, I will call him, okay, honey, today this is what I have. So, just to help you as a woman, that is the role of a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Just to help you with my salary, I'll maybe buy the needs in the house. Then the rest you do. That is the role of a woman.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But even after doing all those things, you are a man just seated, a woman providing all those things in the house.
What I mean is, like my colleague said in the first place, like women are there to like build a wealthy family, like a well-to-stand family. Okay, yes, they're there to build a family of which they help out. They're peacemakers, like in terms of, let me say, the way you said in the first place, like coming in or to spread news, to come out the way they're supposed to do it. They do it in order. They just don't come up and, okay, let me just do this. They have first to think of the idea on how I'll bring out this thing and how it's going to be, and how interested people are going to be if I bring it in this kind of way. You get? So that's how they bring in order, and by bringing order, that's where the peace come in. Because the same order that they're bringing in, it brings peace out of it. Because people won't want to do it as in like, this one want to do their thing, this one their thing. No, but they want to do it together, since they want to come up with something in the end.